The minister and entourage continue their nationwide engagement of facilities under their ministry. The focus is to measure and ensure standards in areas deemed key in the sector. A key focus of this tour in rural Gambia is on agricultural production and productivity. Onion and potato remain one of the main basic commodities in the country, highly consumed and yet has at some point been a center of focus due to varying prices affecting the needs of the daily consumer. The perspective of this theme is for increase in the production to meet the demands of the local market. Minister Jove and team visited the Mark Food Farm site, Bakha Farm, MK Export and Agro Limited in the West Coast region to get first-hand information on the challenges faced in the sector.
The challenges which we are facing, I think, is only the labor. We're getting the labor because we are facing difficulties to get laborers during the harvest time and also planting time. And a normal complaint, which is the increasing price of electricity, petrol.
The difficulties what we are having here is the energy, because we are spending 12,000 liters in a month of diesel, and that's too expensive, and that will really be part of in our cost too of when we are selling our product.
No, everything is coming from outside country. Okay, potato, onion is good from in Gambia. Demand is very high. So we are thinking after 3 years we are get supply from full year from onion here.
Across communities and farms in the rural Gambia, the interest in vegetable production have increased. Given its focus and attention, there is still a problem in the highly importation of onions and potato. Having seen firsthand these challenges, the minister is looking at ways of easing the challenges in the production to cater for the consumption needs of the population.
Food commodities in this country can only be controlled and moderated by ourselves if we control the sources of production. And we know that requires a lot of investment, it requires a lot of planning and energy, and we know we have given support to a couple of Gambians and non-Gambians to invest in food production. That is one way you'll reduce the import basket, and that's one way you will empower the Gambian people through the creation of employment, generation of income, payment of taxes, because our desire, our long-term goal as a ministry is to not totally eliminate the import of onions and vegetables, but we want the consumption, the domestic consumption, to be totally dependent on local production.
A thought-provoking engagement by the minister and delegation, having interaction with those on the ground. The mission is clear, making the much-needed effort to ensure change for growth. The tour, which will extend to the end of the week, will take the minister and team to other parts of rural Gambia, looking at trade areas, including border posts. Reporting for JRTS News, I am Dada Cham.